Hello, friends and students. Let's study the song, Oh, Oh, My Friend. Okay, to play this piece, we're going to use the meter of 4/4, and we're going to be in the key of D minor. So let's learn two different figures from the song. I'll call it figure 1 and figure 2. The first part is this thing, right? And the next part is that'll be figure 2. So let's study this figure 1. All right. The basic idea is pretty simple, so let's start with that. And that would be sort of like 3 notes to this. D, C, D, D, C, D, F, D. So that's, I'm playing D at the 5th fret of the 5th string, C at the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and F at the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So these 3 basic notes are sounding like this. Okay, now you can fatten it up or harmonize it by when you play the initial D note at the 5th fret of the 5th string, you can flatten out your finger and play the 5th fret of the 4th string also. So that would sound like this. I'm only using it on this beat here. And the next C, D, a single D, and then that harmonized thing again. Okay, C, D, and you can check the tabs, you will see it there, okay? Now, instead of playing just F, you can fatten up the F and harmonize it with the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So you're playing 2 notes together, F and B flat there with the first finger on string 4 and 3. Okay, you can also, there's this nice slight embellishment of the F and the B, let's just call it F, sliding in from a half step below. So this is measure 1, 2, ready, listen. Let me do it with the slide this time. 3, 4. Yes, that's better. Okay. Then you leave some space. The original recording, it seems like they left some unique amount of space, meaning they switched from counting to 4 to counting to 3. I don't think that's that important for this part. Okay, so having said that, we're going to play this nice slurred legato type of sextuplet, which is basically a D minor pentatonic scale, but incorporating some open strings. So beginning on the 3rd string at the 7th fret, you're going to play the 7th fret, then pull off to the 5th fret, and then pull off to the open string. So 3 notes on the 3rd string with 1 pick, 7, 5, 0, D, C, G. Now move over to the 4th string. The pattern is exactly the same, 7, 5, 0. The notes are A, G, D. So far we have. Now on the 5th string we're going to play 8, 5, 0. So you have this. Okay. So reviewing. Okay, now moving on. You'll play that same riff again that we just studied. But this time, at the very conclusion, you have to play 2 Fs, okay? So listen and you will see. That F, F, D, and again we're sliding into the F. Okay, so I'll try to put, this is figure 1, I'll put it together. 3, 4. Okay, now moving on to figure 2. This part, we have those same 3 notes primarily, D, C, and F. It's going to do this little nice chromatic sort of ascending thing on the 5th string, C, C sharp, D. So you got a nice little passing tone there. So what's in figure 2, we have this a 4-measure riff that is repeated 2 times, and the fourth measure is different each time. Okay, so let me say this makes it easier to learn and memorize if you see the repetition in this thing. All right, so let's begin to study this. It's important to note that we're going to begin on beat 2 of the figure, on beat 2. So let's play F, D. Now play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more D notes. Okay, so I'm going to put, that makes all of measure 1. I'm going to put it all together in slow motion. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to play that ascending chromatic thing. 3, 4, 5, C, C sharp, D. That's on the 5th string. And I'm playing it with a legato, just hitting the string once and hammering to the C sharp and the D. Okay, after that you need to play D 5 more times. Then we're going to play C, A, which is 3, O. Now let's put these 2 measures together of figure 2, and then I'm going to talk about this nice little ornament he does on the C, A. Okay, you hear that C, A, or that's all right. So without the ornament, it sounds like this: 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So with the ornament, instead of playing C, A, you can play C, D, C, A, A. I'm doing that with 2 picks, picking only the first note and the last note. So, okay. So with the ornament, we have 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now measure 3 is exactly the same as measure 1, which was rest, 2, 3, 4. Now he goes up in measure 4 and plays this melodic sort of higher riff, which is 5, 8, 8, 8. It's all on the 1st string. A, C, 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 and then G, F, G, F, G. So measure 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4. That last note is in the next measure, but it's sort of the conclusion of the phrase. So let's consider that part of the phrase, even though it's in a different measure. And that's number 7 over here on the 3rd string. So let me play all of measure 4, and then we'll go back and put it all together. Okay, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'll put together the first 4 measures of figure 2. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now we're in measure 5, 6, 7, and 8 of figure 2. Well, the first 3 measures are exactly the same. Okay? Yes. So let me play that for you, the first 3 measures. 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice that time I didn't use the ornament. Okay, I have one more measure to go. Rest. Now, as I said, that was the first 3 measures of figure 2 played the second time. This time you have to finish in a different way. It's not too hard. It's C, D, F, D, G. Okay, that's 3, 5 on the 5th string, then moving over here to the 4th string, 3, excuse me, then back to the 5th string at the 5th fret. Okay, and one more note, G, 3rd finger on the 4th string at the 5th fret. So that final measure, excuse me, okay, just one time. I did it like 3 times in a row there. So let me put together figure 2, the measure 5, 6, 7, and 8 of figure 2. 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, so what you can do is take a look at the tablature and the sheet music, and that would be a good idea to review what we covered in this lesson. Then you can go at your own speed and focus in on any areas that may have been confusing in my explanation. Also, if you check out the sheet music, you can see the next parts of the song. Yeah, that's it. So, with these things, I hope you will have the tools to study well and have fun.